Alright, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Reborn. Last episode was a trip and a half. This episode, it's not the same here without Kane. Why? Why did it have to happen like that? Kane and I went to go look for Anna and Noelle, and eventually he found that old building. We stepped inside to have a look around, and we didn't see anything suspicious until we tried to leave and found the door had been blocked. When we were trying to figure out what to do, I suddenly felt incredibly sleepy. And the next thing I know, I woke up surrounded by everyone inside that place. I heard that I inconvenienced you when you went to stop Team Meteor. I'm sorry for that, but really, I just want Kane back. Wish I could have done something to save him. Thinking about this isn't helping. I'll go try to talk to someone instead. Do I have to find everyone? Hey, so, is it safe for us to be out and about now? I was wondering, I know Team Meteor are bad guys and all, but look at how cool some of their leading officers' outfits are. You think they'd tell me who their fashion supplier is if I went up to the barrier and asked nicely? No. I told some of the others already, but there's a few things you need to know about Team Meteor. As time went on, Zero was increasingly ostracized from the proverbial inner circle, so there is much I cannot speak to. However, I can tell you in depth about their remaining pulse systems. There are 4 you must be aware of. Pulse Mine, Pulse Clowitzer, Pulse 2, and Arc Pulse. Well, I know the first 2, I don't know the last 2. If you want to hear their details, ask me for them. Was to capture and project a large area. Originally, the resulting barrier was intended to encapsulate both Labradora and Calcenon City, but willful ignorance afforded me the opportunity to implement some technological limitations, reducing its effective area to only one of the cities. I would have liked to minimize it further, however, it was difficult to implement such caveats with Zero policing our ideas. The Pulse Mine relies on Labrador City's power grid to function, meaning its function has been preserved even after shutting off Calcenons. As a long-range scale, the Pulse Mine's capabilities are solely defensive. However, in close quarters, it is capable of defending itself as any Pokemon. The barrier itself can only be permeated by authorized personnel as regulated by the machine system itself. In other words, the only way to get through it will be for someone on the inside to grant us access. Unfortunately, even Lumi and I don't qualify to pass through it, as we were sharing Zero's body. The Pulse Clowitzer was intended to serve as a high-powered, super long-range artillery. In tandem with the original conception of the Pulse Mine, it would have turned the Labrador Calcenon area into an undefeatable weapon. Fortunately, I was able to reduce the effective power and range through a series of serendipitous mistakes. The attacks on Calcenon were effectively an arms test. I am personally grateful that the damage could be minimized. The Pulse Clowitzer was energized by Calcenon's power grid, meaning unless Meteor recaptures the station below, it is inoperational. However, the Pokemon itself is alive and well within the barrier and continues to suffer the system's side effects. I am relieved that Lumi is not around to hear me advise this, but the best course of mercy for that Pokemon would be to put it down entirely. Pulse 2 is an entirely separate line of pulse systems created for mass production and affordability. When designing the Pulse 2, I was permitted to make the safety of the affected Pokemon a priority. So I am relieved to say that it is much less harmful than its predecessors. And in turn, it is also much less effective. Unlike the previous line, it is also capable of applying to any Pokemon as opposed to the specific species it is constructed for. The Pulse 2 does not cause mutations, but it also cannot amplify a Pokemon's strength to extreme levels. Its effect is twofold. First, the Pokemon's abilities are enhanced by a small degree. It is done by effectively maximizing what would otherwise be considered effort values, exceeding the maximum limit that most Pokemon can achieve. Second, the Pokemon's free will is suppressed. Stolen Pokemon, for example, may be controlled without fail this way. Many high-ranking Meteors have treated their Pokemon with Pulse 2s by now. Please prepare accordingly. Arc Pulse is an incomplete project combining the function of the Pulse 2 with the original line. Using the foundation of the original Pulse system, it is designed for a specific species. As you may conclude from the name, it is Arceus. However, it is more akin to a Pulse 2 in that it does not require a static location, and it contains a strong function to suppress a Pokemon's free will. I cannot fully say what effects it would produce, or if it would actually cause mutations, since as one might expect, Team Meteor lacks an Arceus to test it on. Further, with the demands for power, portability, and control that have been placed on the project, it requires a unique energy source. Team Meteor lacks this as well, but I understand that their movements in Agate City have been dedicated to producing such a thing. The Pulse Hypno was originally created to put Agate City to sleep and allow Team Meteor to freely search for the power source. Its hypnotic control functions were added later. Still, there is no evidence that a power source capable of fueling the machine exists at all. Since that, the Arceus, and now my technical expertise are all absent from Team Meteor, I find it highly unlikely the project will ever be finished. I thought that was Ferner for a second. I was like, excuse me? Evian, excellent timing. Communication has been received from CL of the Agate Circus. The civilians in Agate City have begun to wake up. In response, Team Meteor has enacted a full-scale flash suppression operation. CL and Samson of the Circus Triumvirate are heavily outnumbered in defense of the city and its residents, and have requested assistance. Estimated likelihood of the scenario being a deliberate ploy is to reduce resistance 83%. And a course of action must be swiftly decided. No, that last part. It's a trap. So what? If you're going to say we shouldn't go, then just say we shouldn't go. No judgments or superstitions have been made on a suggested course of action. However, significant losses have already been undertaken from the previous endeavor. Discretion is therefore advisable. This isn't discretion. What did I just say earlier? You're just trying to hide your own emotional standpoint behind a veil of false objectivity. Like always, if you're scared, then admit you're scared. Don't try to push that fear onto others. So we're gonna go help them, right? Obviously. But I'll never hear the end of it if I don't bring this one along. He's been sound asleep for so long. If it were any less of a stupid pun, I'd say he sleeps like a rock. Oi! Just want to use wake up slap. Not yet. I still have to defeat the giant metal Lugia. Your city's awake, numbskull. Time for you to be too. Hey, sis, come on, that's enough. Did you hear what I just said? Yeah, you said my... Wait, what? And it's under attack by Team Meteor. Wait, what? Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, let's go. You too, Rennie. Girly, you in? Yeah. Lead on. Understood. Evian, your assistance will appreciate it as well. Please rendezvous in Agate City. Don't tell me what to do. Can I get someone? I forgot there's a Pokemon Center here. I was like, can I get someone to heal my Pokemon, please? I love that guy just running into the corner. Away. Oh, I probably should grab a Pokemon that can learn Fly and fly to the circus and then go from there. Because getting to Agate City from here is going to be a pain in the butt. Ravieri, where are you? There you are, my birdie bird. Let's put Hippo back. Hippo. Nope. I was in the right area. Fly on the wings of love. Agate Circus. Fly away. Yum. We're very sorry. It's still not safe for you to go into the city. Please understand, there are dangerous people there. We'll take care of it, but in the meantime, please do your best to be patient. Sorry, Evian. I got caught up helping these guys handle all the traffic. Everyone really wants to go back to Agate now that they heard the people there are awake, but I can't let them yet. Plus, people have been fleeing the city itself with Meteor. I don't think it'd be easy to get through everyone this way. Try the south entrance to Agate. I'll join you as soon as I can. The south entrance? How do I get to the south entrance? I have to go through the from the castle and go up. Just gotta make it through here, I guess. It'll be easier to get over with this. There's less Pokemon I need to away. Wait, what? Oh. Over this way, up here. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. Whee. Up this way. Avoid the Tauros. Agate City checkpoint. The guy's knocked out. They're busy here, everyone. If you have time to talk, you have time to fight. You can't possibly defeat all of us. Sure we can. There's Florina fighting those guys. Halt! I won't let you go any further. Well, sucks to be you, doesn't it? Because I'm getting through here, whether you like it or not. This is fine. This isn't fine anymore. I could call out Aggron. Bertha! Bertha's already really slow anyway, so it's not going to affect anything. Ow! That's not good. Of all the moves you can have, Surf. Bruh. Yeah, well, I still have another Pokemon. And it's immune to hail. And it's already really fucking slow. This is still gonna hurt my guy. Got his ass. Huh. I don't want to deal with the Blaziken. Ricardo. Hey, stop that. Stop it. Stop. Oh my god. You coming with me? I'm gonna feint to hail. I almost fainted to hail. Oh! I don't. I have Rock Smash. Hey, why don't you go fuck yourself? Lower defense? Let's go. That's gonna hurt. That hurt a lot. And I see you have Rockhead. That's fine. How am I struggling with this one? I don't understand how I'm struggling so hard with this guy. Scolipede. You probably have like Earthquake or some shit. No? Okay. That still hurt a lot. Hey, guess what? Just take a guess. Just take a guess. Get oof, my guy. Mini order. Use Shell Smash. No. Why didn't you use Shell Smash? Big ol' meanie. Alright. Bruh. It's actually kind of fun that I'm faster. Get oofed. Oh, I could have called out. Yet there was supposed to be a yet after what I said before. Oh. Pokemon Center. Where's the Pokemon Center? Oh, that's funny. There's the Pokemon Center. Everyone's in the Pokemon Center. You know, that makes a lot of sense. You know, to meet her, right? Please feel free to hide here. With any luck, they won't bother disturbing us here. I'm guessing I'm supposed to be going this way. The relic stone will be ours without fail. The treasure in this city belongs to the Lord and the Lord alone. No. Noivern and Ditto. Bruh. How did you manage to hit that in hail? Flinch the Ditto. No! Bruh. Go for it, Bertha. Whoa, whoa! How are you hitting your hurricanes? Don't hurt yourself. Okay. Thank you, Bertha. Ditto avoided the attack? What kind of bullshit is that? Looks like we both went for the kills. Bruh. Go, Bugston. Bro, really? Why do you have a fucking Como? Surprised didn't use Earthquake. Stop it. Ooh. Bang. Ultra Potion on Bertha. She hurting. She hurting real bad. Hit Bertha. Yes. That's what we like to see. That is what we very much like to see. Oh no. Okay. Don't break. Okay. I was like, don't burn or freeze. No, don't have me stand, buddy. That's not something I want to happen right now. Get confused. Bruh! Okay. Come on, buddy. Okay. We're fine. Not really, but we will be fine. That's very unfortunate that you have a mantine. Let me heal up Bertha here. And then Bertha, you can use Heavy Slam. Yeah, you keep doing that. Got him. How many more Pokemon do you have? At least it's another fairy type. I can handle that. Got him. Come on, it's not like the city's using it anymore. The Lord will triumph by our power. Oh, I meteor heads. I hope you had a jam round here. Well, you could, because your gig is up. You may play with these. Hey, just where do you think you're going? Flies need no answers, no matter how much they buzz. The only reply is a swat in the silence that follows. Solaris, see to our silence. Do not assume your skill gives you permission to order me around. I am 2 meters right for leader. I call the shots. Orderlies. Hey, you got my back, right? Let's rock 'em. Rock 'em, sock 'em, robots. Ludicolo. Be here. This isn't good. I'll at least get rid of my water weakness. If you could flinch both of them, that'd be great. Damn. BMS telepathy. Heh. Alright, Lycanroc. He's right. There you go. There you go. That's what we were hoping for. Well, that was a waste. Meow. Bruh. I can't fight these two. That works. I'm surprised it didn't use, like, well, if it used any, like, Earthquake or anything, Bulldoze, it would have hit the Magneton, so I guess that makes sense. Bruh! Bertha got absolutely bodied. Nice. That doesn't really help us much. Bruh. Okay, Gothitelle, do your thing. Jesus. Why? Can you fucking not? I hate this game. Why don't you just use Dark Pulse? All right. I bet that's your mega. No. Okay. Well, it still might be. At least I know what like team he's using, for the most part. I kind of knew about Gigalith because that's like his ace. Can you do something to the Seismitoad? I can't hit it. I cannot hit the Seismitoad. Thanks for handling it now. Bro, what is this fight? This fight is insane. Sorry about that. I got getting all tangled up in my cords. Why do you have an Archeops? And why would you call it out against two electric types? There's no way you just won this fight. Okay. There's still no way you're winning this fight. Bruh! I guess we're just here to... How many Pokemon does this guy have? Any more? That's a gym leader for you. Like we couldn't see this coming. Bam! What up, Meteor? While you're turning tail, don't forget to set those two free and lead me to Aya. Aight? One battle does not win... Oh. Why do you say it like that? One battle does not a war win. Allow me, I will put them... Stand down. Sir? You are overeager and were already a hindrance before. I will face Evian alone. That should be agreeable, correct? After all, you are still far outnumbered. If that spirited child steps out, so shall everyone else. Evan's always a superstar, huh? Alright, buddy. This one's all yours. I got your back, though. Don't fret. When last we fought, our battle was obfuscated by noise. But I have desired a proper match with you for some time. Evian, you must understand this. As an opponent, you have my respect. You uniquely have the God-given beacons of resolve and initiative, as well as the skill to enact them. These are traits which I have had a drought of years to develop. Nevertheless, it is my resolve, my initiative, and my skill that has brought Team Meteor together and into the present. The world will resent our methods like the crying child resents his parents for their discipline. But ugliness is sometimes necessary to protect beauty. Open your eyes, bitch! I wish to protect this region. Show me how you protect what is dear to you. I love the Cynthia battle theme. Where? You're gonna use Ghost Combat. How are you faster? Excuse me. All right. All right, buddy. Looks like this is you. Excadrill. I don't really have anything to fight next drill. Oh, please knock this out in one hit. There's hail. Why would you give your Pokemon a focus action to hail? Get oofed, my guy. I really have nothing against the Garchomp. It's probably Mega too. Yep, there's the Mega. A bit greedy, but that's fine. I kind of wish I had a special defense drop there. Really? Yeah, I definitely lost this fight. Bugsington. This is gonna hurt. Yep. Alright, Bertha. Heavy Sam, I guess. I hope your defense and ability are enough to let you. Never mind. You probably have a pulse too on this Garchomp, don't you? Okay, let's reconstruct the team here a little bit. Definitely need you. Alright, you lead with Staraptor, so I'll just... Actually... Lead with Staraptor. I think my best lead for Staraptor would actually just be, Morticia. Because the other Pokemon that you had that I saw, I can't even remember now. But I do believe Morticia is probably my best option here for a lead. I don't think a Staraptor can knock it out. Alright, blah 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 blah. Oh, we gotta fight these guys again? God damn it. Okay, it's fine. At least I have a full team this time when fighting him. I kind of wish Morticia would learn some new moves. Or I could find some TMs for her or something. But, because I don't want to have Feint attack exclusively on her. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Got him. Now you can use Drill Run on the Magneton. Meh. There we go. This is going a lot smoother than the last time. That wasn't, but it's fine. It'll be fine. I can actually hit the Seismitoad for neutral damage at least. Where? Oh, this fucker. Bruh. Ew. Meanwhile, why would you attack the Gigalith who has increased special defense because of... Bruh! Due to the sandstorm. Jesus. Bruh. Porygon, this size of Toad. Nice. Not as nice. Come on, Buzzington. Thank you. Meh. Okay, so it looks like it just has a bunch of fossils and a Gigalith. And a Lycanroc. Because I've seen Aerodactyl, I've seen Archeops, I've seen Rampardos, I've seen Gigalith, and then Lycanroc. I mean, 100% Buzzington and Buzzington, Bertha, and Bat Dragon will easily handle this gym leader. Bruh. Flinch. Flinch. Man. Man. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alright. Blah 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 blah. Bum 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 bum. I wish you had Thunderbolt. This psychic's still gonna hurt whoever's coming in. It's the dark type. Oh, I forgot about the extra drill. That did a ton of damage. Holy shit. Oh, I was hoping you would get greedy. I was hoping you would get greedy. Bum 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 bum. Get greedy. No! You're supposed to get greedy. Why is no one getting greedy? Why are you getting greedy? You were so greedy last time. Bum 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 bum. I will let you take you out, and then I will revive Buddy. Because I might need Buddy for later. Bum 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 ba da da. Alright, Metal Sonic. Pretty sure he has Slush Rush, so. Pardon? How did that not knock you out? How did that not one-hit you? You have a Gyarados? I bet you have Earthquake. Oh, would you look at that? I'm pretty sure I can outspeed a Gyarados. Of course not. Because why would I? You know, Gyarados, the not very fast water type Pokemon. Dum, da, da, da. It's probably those Pulse 2s, like I said earlier. Bruh. Oh, hit the fast speed button. Ow. Dum bum 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 bum. Okay, I do wonder. but I'm gonna do that off screen. I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully next episode won't take very long. I should be able to beat him, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.